Welcome, Ernesto.
Hello, Toastmasters, honored guest. 1996. I'm sure a lot of interesting stuff happened that year, but I'm going to tell you what happened to me. I had just graduated high school, and I was trying to figure out what to do with my life. I had just finished school, so I didn't really feel like doing more years of school in college. And then I didn't really feel like going I didn't have a job at the time. So I followed my brother's footsteps. He was in the military. So I joined the military as well. It was, to be more specific, the Marine Corps. And after I was a warehouse clerk right there. I was 3051, which was I drove the forklift and everything, and okay. All right, I drove the forklift, and after 4 years, after I got out of the military, I went to the. Sorry about that. Okay. After I got out of the military, I thought I was going to be able to get a job pretty easy. I figured I'm in the military, so I should be able to pretty much get a job pretty easy. So I tried different places. I applied. I kept on applying. I don't know if I just myself, or I was kind of bad at interviews, and maybe I was really shy. Maybe that's why I didn't get it. I'm freezing up right there, so I don't remember freezing in the interview, but maybe I did. So I did that. I tried, and I just couldn't get a job. I tried, and like I said before, I thought I was in the military, so I thought it was going to be easy, but it didn't happen. So finally, I got a job at TABC through an agency. I got a job at TABC, and it was an assembly. I don't know if anyone's familiar with assembly work, but it's just really repetitive work. It's kind of just the same thing over. There was one position right there where it was the overhead. They call it, that's what they call it, the overhead. And it came in assembly. It was the back of the pickup trucks, and I had 6 bolts, and I had to put them, but I only had a couple of seconds, maybe like 45 seconds to put them. So I couldn't even really sneeze in that job. If I kind of sneezed, I would fall behind. That's how bad it was. Sometimes I was thirsty, but I would just kind of, hold it in, because if I drank water, I would fall behind, and I would have to be running after them. And so I just, I did that. And after that, I got into sales, which was, I saw it in the newspaper. It said distribution, so I thought it was kind of something else. I thought it was related to warehouse. But what it was kind of, I would go around selling roses. It would give me a 12 dozen roses. And then I had to go through the streets and just try to sell them. But, it's pretty hard to sell roses. I don't know, unless it's February or, but it was pretty hard. It was pretty hard to sell them. So I tried that for a while. Then I got into another one where it was, I would sell toys. And one of them that I remember, it was called the Hip Hop Bunny. And it was, you press the button, he would start dancing. It was a little hip hop. He had hip hop clothes. So I would do that. I tried that, and I just couldn't sell him. I couldn't sell him either. It was pretty cool toy, but I don't think I could have sold him if he was a real bunny. I just couldn't sell him. So then I tried another one that it was kind of with sales. It was I don't know if anyone's familiar with Kirby, the vacuum cleaner. My job was just to make an appointment. That's all I had to do. I would go around the houses, try to make an appointment, and that was pretty much it. I wasn't a salesman, so once I made I used the old pitch where I would have them, where I would tell them, hey, we'll clean up one of your rooms for free, and then that's when the salesman would come in. And I couldn't do that either. I just couldn't make an appointment. I tried it, and it was pretty hard. The only thing I liked about that job was they had a theme song. I've never seen that in another job. They would have a theme song where they would start singing when I got there. And they were all pumped up. I remember they were pumped up all the time. And they would say juice. So any little thing you say, hey, hey, how's it going this morning? They would just like, juice. And they were all like pumped up. So I remember that. I do remember that. I kind of wanted to follow them just to go see him again, because it was pretty cool. Maybe we could use the theme song right here. So after that, I did that for a while, sales. Then I just, I've had probably over 30 jobs. And I don't know why. Like I said, I thought it was like I was saying before, maybe the military. Like I said, I thought it was going to be easier. But I don't know if people have the wrong impression of people that were in the military. I remember one time, you know, at my work right now, we've had 2 people that were in the military, in the Marines, and they were a little off. One of them, he was, remember one time he was telling me the story that he woke up one morning and his whole platoon was gone. You know, they were dead. So he took out his knife and he went around and took revenge on everyone. So, and I don't know, we've had that guy and we had another guy that was kind of similar, that he said he was, they did an experiment where they created a 30-foot tsunami and he was holding on to a palm tree. So we've had two of those 2 cases where my boss doesn't really want to hire anyone from the military. So I don't know if that's what happened to me or I just couldn't get something. But after that, like I said, I've tried 30, you know, a lot of jobs. And now maybe it's time for another 30. I'm kind of stuck in my job right now. And I've been doing it for about 7 years. And it's a good job, especially right now in the recession. I can't really complain. But, you know, I kind of want to move forward. That's why I'm taking this class as well. Kind of want to do something else. So maybe it's time for another 30. And hey, if it doesn't work out, at least I got another speech. So I'll leave this with to be continued for my next 30.
All right.
Thank you.
You should try for a Santa